Hello everyone, this is Namrata and welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Illuminating Zone. So even this time as well, as I do the monthly predictions for the month of February, I'm going to do it for each zodiac sign. The start time for each zodiac sign is noted down in the description box below. So if you wish, you can directly skip to your particular zodiac sign. And one more thing which is applicable for all the zodiac signs is, in this reading, the predictions will be done for the month of February, beginning to the end, and the reading is divided in three basic parts. The first part will signify the initial month, the middle part will signify the mid of your month, and the last part will signify the end of the month. So the entire reading will largely be based upon trying to get clarity on how is this particular month going to be for you, if you would be like going through any challenges or any blockages, or how you can change your thoughts or your emotions to create your desired reality. So let's begin with the very first zodiac sign, Aries. Okay, Aries, the very first card over here is indicating that you are definitely blessed and things around you might be working out perfectly, or if you are going through some troubled time or challenges, there is magic around. There is a silver lining with these dark clouds. So make sure you do not miss out on this silver lining, because these issues or these blockages that you could be experiencing are just temporary. It is not the end of your life, or it is not the ultimate thing that is going to happen like forever. So just have a different perspective and try looking at the good side or the positive side of this situation or these situations that you are going through. You might feel that you are not very much satisfied with your life. You could experience some sort of discontentment, but again, know that this is just a temporary phase. One more thing for you to understand in the initial week is, do not take anything for granted. It could be your loved ones, it could be your job, it could be how you are blessed with many things but you are unable to appreciate it. So do not take things for granted and understand the difficulties, if any, are just a temporary phase for you, and soon things will start changing. The next following card indicates that if you look at these situations, as I said, that there is a silver lining around, and this pause is a temporary pause. So you are also required to be completely honest when you are communicating with others. So whatever the truth is, your task, your job is to be honest, not only with others but also with your own self. Be honest, speak the truth with a lot of kindness. At times, truth can be very piercing, but whatever it is, allow this expression to flow with the energy of compassion and kindness. And this can also be something which will help you to uplift from these situations and give you more clarity regarding how you can walk on a path wherein you will be more confident about your own self, and there will be no inner conflict that you might experience as such. You seem to be a very sensitive person, and this phase, the mid of the month, will also involve some challenges revolving around events related to your past. So what you are required to do is be very compassionate, not just when you're expressing yourself, but also when you are listening to other people when they're opening up with you. Whatever information that comes to you, whatever things get disclosed to you in this given time period, it might be difficult for you to accept those things, but Remember to be compassionate. Things will change soon. Okay, so let's look at the third card, or how the month is going to end. So third card is signifying more of contentment. It is signifying the magic of connecting with your own self. It is signifying a good sort of alignment between what you are and what you think you are, and you're able to be free. And this is also a time wherein you will be at your best. You will be highly motivated to walk in your life in your desired direction. So if procrastination, laziness, or if you're experiencing lack of enthusiasm, all of these things will rapidly change, and you will be surrounded with this beautiful, powerful energy to take care of your own self and to also take care of others who are around you. So if I look at this entire month, if I give you an overview of the month, it starts with you being more in alignment and seeing that even though situations might not be at its best, but there are good things on its way. You might not find those good things immediately on your pathway, but things are going to change for your good. Just give yourself some time, followed by allowing compassion to flow within you and around you. Look at yourself and others with the light of love and positivity. Accept yourself the way you are, and also accept others around you. So if you're able to make these few mental shifts, you will see that things will easily flow in a positive direction. You will just see that success and power around you. So I hope this reading helps you, Aries. Thank you. Hello Taurus. So let's see what this month has in for you. So this is the very first card, and this card is indicating that probably you might go through conflicting emotions. You might be emotionally highly charged. So also, like, being in sync with the moon cycle can be of good help for you. So pay attention to your internal emotions. Pay attention to your intuition. If you're feeling that things are not happening in a desired way, or if you're feeling that you're experiencing conflicting emotions, think of those situations without letting anxiety, fear, excessive worry affect you or your decisions. So when you free yourself from this trap of negative emotions, or from this trap of lower negative emotions, you will be able to see the truth of those situations. So do not get carried away with whatever is happening around you. You need to be still. You need to be free from negative emotions. And once you are free, all the internal conflicts, problems that you are experiencing will automatically fade off. Being free from these negative emotions will make you understand what is the basic truth in this situation. The following card over here indicates that you need to trust your intuition. This is all about you being very cautious. Do not overanalyze the first thoughts that you get in your mind. Your mind exactly knows what needs to be done in these situations. At times when we get these intuitive thoughts, it becomes difficult for us to accept if those are even really true, or how can these things actually happen in reality, or how can you behave in these ways. But just be patient and trust. Trust that everything is going to happen at the right time. Things will unfold at the right time, and do not be impulsive. Be very cautious before taking your next action steps. This time is indicating that you need to be very still, very patient, calm, and allow yourself to listen to your inner voice. So all the external conflicting thoughts, emotions, or issues that you're going through, be free from those things. And once you are in a state to be free from these negative emotions, you will also be in a position to listen what is going on inside of you. So trust yourself, things will unfold at its own time. You need to be calm. And the last card over here is indicating balance. So yes, once you have this internal review of your own self, of the situations around you, when you are paying attention to your own intuition, the following thing that can come into your place is being in a state of balance. So it's all about, again, not jumping onto conclusions, not rushing into any given thing, but being still and understanding the viewpoints of other people around you. So if these conflicting situations are about you having a difficult time with your loved ones or in relationships or so on, and if you feel there is a major need for you to come to a decision or to come to a conclusion, do not immediately jump upon those decisions. The quality of patience is something which needs to be there from beginning to the end of this month. So if you're able to be more grounded, if you're able to control your emotions and not let these external emotions control you, if you're able to be at peace internally and trust yourself, so by the end what you'll definitely see is a state of balance wherein you will be able to be open for other people's viewpoints. And even the end of this month is indicating that this quality of patience needs to remain intact. There is no need to rush, don't hurry, be calm, things are falling into place. You need to have this faith not only in yourself but also in universe. Do not have any of these thoughts running in your mind which could be like, why are you in such situations, what wrong have you done, or why are you always caught up in these indefinite loops or whatsoever. Clear this internal chatter. And it seems like this month is going to be like a month of transition, but I'm feeling that at the end, the emotional conflict, the feelings of anxiety, worry will definitely be released, and you will be internally at a state of peace and calmness. But be patient. So I hope this reading has helped you, and believe that things are definitely going to change for the better, and there are better solutions lying ahead which you will only be able to view if you're looking at it from a very calm and a neutral perspective. So gather all your strength, Taurus, and know things will fall in place at its own divine time. Do not rush, do not be anxious. Thank you. Hello Gemini, let's see how is this month going to be for you. So this is the very first card. So this card is indicating that there could be certain sudden or unexpected changes on your way, and you need to be quick and impulsive and clear in understanding it how you are supposed to deal with such situations. Do not be highly emotional in coming to conclusions, or do not take any decisions by being emotional. Have a neutral, logical and an intellectual approach towards working with your problematic areas. Be focused and completely clear, and do not mix your emotions with logic. Emotions are always correct at its own stand, and logic is correct at its own stand. It's all about how you are able to understand that in which situation, which part needs to be more involved. At times it's a balance of the two, but at times you need to be very clear which side should be given more weightage. So be very clear about these few things and be quick. Do not procrastinate or take things in a very laid back way. The following card is suggesting over here that even though if you might experience these rapid changes, but still a part of you will be in a state of being grateful. So you are grateful for all that you have. You are able to understand your accomplishments, and you will have these deep sense or deep feelings of being happy, being peaceful, and there is a kind of contentment that you will feel internally. So that's a very good thing, that you're able to focus on the bright side of your life, even though when there are rapid changes happening around. And this is something you need to carry on for the next week as well, or by the end of the month. So you need to understand and know that all of these rapid changes will make you put in a better light at the end. You are definitely going to win in the end. There is no question to it. Things will turn out to be in your favor. But again, what is important over here is how have you made the decisions in the initial phase of the month. So have those decisions really been fair? Have those decisions really been objective? If yes, the end of the month will give a conclusion to that particular scenario or to that particular chapter in your life, with you being on the winning side. So as there is something which could be coming to an end by the end of this month, and you will sense those energies in the beginning itself, make sure that you are able to review all the details carefully, but do not spend a lot of time in reviewing these details. So as you're reviewing these details, be quick, be impulsive, be clear, be fair, and be objective. A part of your life or a core chapter from your life might go through major transition, but understand that every ending is a new beginning. And a plus point for you during these transitions is that you are operating through the power of gratefulness, and this gratefulness is giving you a beautiful view of everything that's happening around. So this is your strength, stick around with it. So I hope this reading has helped you. Let's see what this month has in for Cancer. So this is the very first card. This card is indicating that do not allow your worry or anxiety to take charge over you. So if there are certain events happening around, your worry is blowing out of proportion. You need to understand that having a scenario in your mind of the worst case possible situation is still okay, but experiencing those feelings of anxiety, fear, or worry is not okay. So make sure that you're able to control your emotional states, face your fears with grace. Do not allow these fears or worries to take charge over you. So when you are having a view of these worst case situations, understand these are the situations that your mind is playing. But it is very important for you to detach with those emotions. So just be grounded, be rational, be able to identify that differentiation between what is happening in reality and what is it that your mind is creating. It's very important for you to not to be surrounded with feelings of anxiety or worry. Know that you are safe and you are protected. So for you to see the light, you need to step out of these emotion-based cage that you have created. So set yourself free and come out of that cage. You are not trapped. You are free. You have a choice to be free. The moment you step out of it, you will see that things should be falling into place. And very well, this is what the next card is indicating. It is all about you expecting a change either in your career, or you might have some happy news related to your work, promotions, or if you're a student, you can also expect scholarships. So all the things that you have had in your mind, all the plans that you have had, things are going to fall into place and you will be able to live the kind of life you have dreamt. But for that, you need to firstly be free from negative emotions. You need to be free from the fear that what if things don't turn out in this particular way, because things are going to turn out in a positive way. So just relax, but do not be lazy. You need to be proactive. You need to give yourself that push to walk on your desired path. So when things are unfolding in your favor, respond back to those positive energies of universe by being more proactive, by showing the universe that yes, you are ready for these changes. And this is the following card, which is again a sense of accomplishment and understanding and believing that yes, all your plans have worked out perfectly. All the ideas that you had, all the things that you wanted to create, or all the things you wanted to implement are now actually coming into reality. This will also make you feel grateful for your journey. This will also make you count the blessings that you have had. So now to actually end the month with this beautiful feelings of happiness, gratefulness, accomplishing your goals, living your dream life, you will have to be very cautious in the beginning of the month. If that fear, if that worry is overpowering you, the following changes might be undesirable. So at the end, when you can see that yes, there is victory, yes, things are going to work out in your favor, believe that yes, it is going to work out in your favor, and do not let irrational fears or emotions overpower you. So I hope this reading has helped you. See you soon. Hello Leo, let's see what this month has in for you. So this is the very first card. This card is indicating that if you are experiencing a situation wherein you feel you are at crossroads and you aren't sure what needs to be done next, be at these crossroads, do more research, understand things from an emotional perspective, from a logical perspective, and then proceed ahead. There is no need for you to be impulsive or just rush into making decisions. Be very sure of how would you want your next action steps to be like. There is a possibility that whatever things you are trying to focus upon, you need to be more skilled at it. So probably get some more clarity, get some more education, polish your skills in that particular area, and slowly, gradually you will see that the feeling of being stuck, the feeling of being confused will resolve. It's also about you knowing that you have to believe in yourself. You need to have this complete clarity of how do you want your life to be in your near future. So do not be very passive, or do not be a person who is just sitting and allowing events to happen. At times, there is this intervention needed from your end to be proactive and tell it out to the universe what is it that you want. Things will fall into place, but make sure that you are proactive in giving your inputs in the required situations. So the following card is suggesting victory. So it is all about that whatever things you have had on your mind will definitely be accomplished. So if I connect this card with the previous one, it's all about you having a clear framework regarding your next action steps. And the second card is all about those things getting implemented in your life. So also this is asking you to be more grateful. Understand that yes, you are blessed. If you're feeling stuck in a certain area or few things are not happening at its best, this is the time for you to still focus upon the areas of your life which are beautifully unfolding out there. Believe that things are going to turn out for the best, but things will not change unless you are having that energy of being proactive and being actively involved in bringing those changes. So do not just sit back and allow these things to happen. Be right there mentally, emotionally, energetically as much as possible. And if I look at the last card, this indicates even when things are going to work out in your favor, additionally what you have to focus upon is bringing more of emotional balance in your life. Allow love to flow. Be open and receptive for loving situations or for accepting love from people around you. It could also be something related to more of self-acceptance and self-love. But whatever it is, focus upon allowing the energy of love to flow around you and also within you. If you are going through a challenging relationship, these changes will give you an opportunity to make things correct. These changes might also lead to a new understanding or a new development in the present relationship. So if there are conflicts between you and your partner, be patient, allow things to flow, do not be impulsive, things are going to change. So for this, what you have to do is look at yourself and others, specifically your partner, with the eyes of love. So when there is love inside of you, it is something that will also flow externally. Probably you might also want to indulge into a few spiritual practices, develop your intuition, be more aware of your internal thought patterns and emotional patterns, or you might have these internal goals to be more physically fit. Whatsoever it is, go for it, because this shift will help you to channelize the energy of love very well inside you. So I hope this reading has helped you. See you in the next month. Hello Virgo, let's see what this month has in for you. So before I actually make this spread, there are 3 cards already drawn over here. So let's focus upon what these cards have to share. And this is the very first card. This card is indicating that it's high time that you now start believing in yourself. You have everything in you, you have all the qualities, you have that power, you have those skills. What is missing is that you don't believe it. If you are feeling that situations are not up to the mark, that you're always stuck in these loops or patterns of being unsuccessful or whatsoever it is, everything will change the moment you change the way you are looking at yourself. The moment you change the way you are looking at these situations, deep down you need to believe. You need to believe that yes, things are going to change. You need to believe that yes, you have that power inside of you to create that ripple of change. It's high time that you are going through these conflicting emotions. Now again, it's the time you have got an opportunity again to focus upon creating those feelings of being powerful, being abundant and self-belief. One thing that keeps you away from all of these positive aspects is also that you aren't really confident about yourself and you don't believe that you have it in you. So if you feel that confidence is missing, if you feel that you do not deserve these beautiful things, whatever it is, all of these negative instances are a result of you focusing upon lack. Everything out there in the universe is in abundance. Shift your frequencies, move to the frequencies of abundance, move to the frequencies of love. Allow love to flow through you, within you, and believe that you deserve the best of everything. Until and unless you do not bring this shift, you will be a part of that circle over and over again. It's high time, take charge and come out of it. This is the next card. This card is indicating that as you know you can do it, but you do not believe in yourself. A part of you is confident. You take up many things, you take up many projects, you take up many responsibilities. Sooner or later you will see that the other part, which is of not believing in yourself, which is of being anxious or fearful, which is not very confident, takes over. And then you find yourself in this conflicting situations regarding what needs to be done next. That's when you experience stress, and at times you just feel like taking a back seat and not doing anything about it. So over here, if you are not successfully changing these internal belief systems wherein you are still looking at yourself as not good enough, these frequencies will create feelings of stress, feelings of being caught up, being unable to deliver or deliver the projects on time or meet your deadlines specifically. So it's very important to avoid this stress, to avoid the confusion. So it's like, if you look at it, the more you carry on this belief of you are not good enough, the more stress you're inviting in your life. And the more stress is invited, the feeling of being not good enough is getting more firm. So this is a loop, this is a pattern which needs to be broken. And if you are able to pay attention to it in the beginning of the month, you will be free from all the stress, all the failures, all the inabilities to deliver your work on time. So it's very important for you to take charge as soon as possible and try freeing yourself from this loop. And this is a very last card indicating the Lovers. So yes, if you are single, if you are looking to get committed, you will come across people who will match with that vibrational frequency and you will just feel that connect. If you are already in a relationship, you will see that any conflicts, any differences of opinions that you and your partner had will soon be resolved. So this month is all about you looking inside, identifying your true worth, knowing that you deserve the best, and believing that yes, you can. All the choices in this month should be made from our heart. Do not let any irrational emotions take over. This is time for you to get back in action, take charge, and allow major changes to flow. So also pay good attention to your health. It's all about having a good sleep at night, eating meals on time, and keeping a check at your entire overall health, not just physical health but also mental health. So Virgos, I hope this has been of some help for you, and I would really suggest that take good charge in the very first week of the month itself. It's very important. Have a great month. See you soon. Hello Libra, let's see what this month has in for you. So this is the very first card. So this is indicating that you might experience some opposing goals with yourself and your partner. Both of you might have different opinions on certain situations or on certain aspects of your life. It's just that At certain point of time you might feel that you are not matching at a particular levels of frequency, or there is some unseen conflict or unseen thing which could be probably surrounding you or your relationship with this particular person. So probably you are being more defensive, you are trying to put your part very clearly, but what I feel over here is you need to be patient and give some time for these situations to settle down or to unfold. It seems like the other person involved in this situation is highly emotionally sensitive and is unable to regulate the emotions effectively. So as you are the zodiac sign of balance, this is the time wherein universe wants you to find that balance inside. And trust me, it will just flow. Try connecting with that inner balance. Once you are balanced internally, you will see everything fall in place in your external reality. The next card. So this could probably be a result if you're unable to get that balance. It's okay to have certain situations or events in your life wherein things are not at its best. But if you feel that you are unable to help yourself, don't worry, there are many people around you who are with you to pull you out from these situations. So if you want, get some professional help, be objective, take decisions practically. Do not overanalyze certain situations. Or if you feel you are stuck in relationships which make you feel that your partner is unemotional or not sensitive to you, understand that the other person is emotional. This is the time for you to look at your own self. How are you trying to bring this balance in the relationship? And there is no need for you to live with these changing emotions. There is no need for you to carry this burden within yourself all alone. If you are unable to strike that balance, be very open about it, because you are very much loved and supported by the universe and help is around. So don't go through it alone, because you are not alone. Tap into that power, and I would again say, be very much in sync with your emotions and try creating a balance internally. It is required in this situation. And this is the last card, and this card finally is like a sign of relief. So yes, you are with a partner whom you can definitely trust, and by the end of the month you will realize that your heart has always given you a lead in the correct direction. So focus upon the advices that are coming from your heart. Be more open for the changes which are on your way. This is also indicating that you will be in a much more emotionally secured situation. Internally you will feel that relief, and this relief is also indicating that now it is the time for you to go on to the next level or to the next adventure in your life. So there is something that is ending and something that is beginning, and every end leads to a new beginning. And this is also a phase wherein you will emerge out very strong, positive and confident, and the world out there needs you as well. So be available for others when they need you, and also make yourself available to other people when you are in the need. It's all about creating that striking balance between these extreme situations or extreme conflicts that you could be experiencing, and know that the end result is going to be positive. It is going to be full of emotions of love, trust, and confidence. So, if you're able to grasp this understanding, try attaining that level of trust. Since the first week, do not close yourself in a box and be open and receptive for the help. Things will definitely fall into place. These are just minor changes. Allow these things to flow and know that you are very safe and secure and protected. Nothing wrong is happening with you. So I hope this reading has helped you. See you in the next month. Hello Scorpio, let's see what this month has in for you. So this is the very first card. This card is indicating that you need to be very well grounded in the present moment. Do not get carried away with the events happening around you. It's all about being focused, being firm, and having a clear vision of where do you see yourself next. If you feel that you are presently emotionally highly activated or overcharged, try controlling your emotions. It's all about inviting a bit of fun, a bit of relaxation in your life. Allow fun to freely flow. Do anything and everything which will help you to focus in the present moment, and something also that will help you to channelize your emotions in a very healthy way. This is the following card, and this card is suggesting that this is a time for you to have an inner reflection of what is happening internally. So if you feel you do not have much clarity, or if you feel you need to advance yourself in a spiritual career or so, try connecting with people who can help you uplift your mind, thoughts and emotions. Seek professional help. It is very important for you to bring this shift internally. Take a break from the society or from people around you. Whatever is happening around you, if you sit and find out the reasons for those events or situations, you might end up nowhere. But look what is happening inside of you and try bringing a shift over there. You cannot get an answer for the external events always, but you can have a look inside and get answers for your reactions, your thoughts, your emotions and your behaviors. So this is the time for self-focus. This is the time wherein you will feel that sense of accomplishment. You might feel complete, you might feel whole once you free yourself from the baggages that you have with you, or once you free yourself from the fear of what others will think about you. And this is the last card, which is indicating that finally there will be this wave of feeling rewarded, this wave of peace. You will understand that all the hardships that you have experienced, those were for a reason, because now you are a person who is more empathetic, more understanding and who is much more settled with his or her own self. And you might also enjoy the self time that you would be spending on meditation or walks or whatsoever it is, and good things are now ready to flow. And also expect some better stability from a work front. So this month is definitely ending with a very positive note, with lots of rewards, accomplishments for your hard work, finding that success in your career and also finding that inner peace. But if I look at this month from a holistic perspective, you need to be emotionally more grounded. You need to control your emotions and have a look inside of you. Rather than having a look at the external situations, know that these situations could be a reflection of what you are inside. So your external reality is like a projection of your internal image or your internal mechanisms. So clear everything from the inside. Clear everything that is deep within. Clear those belief systems of being stuck, of being lost, or of being carried away with extreme emotional situations. Whatever it is, all of these things are going to shift for good. So keep yourself attuned to higher vibrations, to the energies of love and abundance. This will probably give you a smooth flow for these transitions. So I hope this reading has helped you. See you soon in the next month. Hello Sagittarius, let's see what this month has in for you. Okay, so generally as I do a 3-card spread, we have an additional message over here. So let's start with this message. So this card is indicating that now you are on your way trying to identify your long-term plans. You could be at crossroads wherein you are here to decide, or wherein you are trying to take certain major decisions which will have a great impact upon the rest of your life. This is the time for you to know and understand that you are on the right path. You have everything with you which will help you to succeed on this journey. So when you are out there seeking true meaning and understanding what could be the next things for you on this journey, know that you are well supported through these transitions. Know that everything is going to fall into place. What you have to do is take this very first step on this journey and have faith. Rest assured, things are going to be great. So let's see the first card for the month of February. So this is it. This is indicating that when you are on your way for certain major life changes, be practical. Practically analyze the situation, understand the positives and negatives, and then have faith that as you are proceeding further, you are well supported. Do not allow self-doubt to take charge and confuse you. You need to look inside, find that faith and belief that you have it in you. So basically it is also about feeling confident and being confident. If you are in this situation wherein you are focusing upon bringing these major changes, there is also an additional confirmation that you are not alone. You will also come across certain people who will guide you through this journey, or probably they will be with you till the end of this journey. So be open and receptive for all the help that's coming on your way, and this is the time for you to live your dreams. So whatever goals you have had, yes, all of those things, all of those dreams are going to be true, but be confident and take the first step. The following card over here is indicating how you can bring a balance in your emotional states. So yes, when you are taking decisions practically, emotions could be slightly unattended, but for this reason it is important for you to stay very grounded in the present moment. If this is about being confused regarding a romantic relationship or so on, this is not the correct time for you to make decisions related to your love life. This time requires you to be more practical, more grounded, and you need to have more of focus upon your professional growth and your goals that you have. This time is more about walking on the path that you have always waited for. Love and everything else will fall into place with time. And this last card is indicating that as you are on this journey of accomplishing your long-term projects or long-term goals, you feel that you do not have it all in you, or you might need additional assistance. So this is going to be an ongoing journey, and even by the end of the month, it is all about you developing that internal confidence and being very clear with your goals, with your expectations. Do not get carried away with minor distractions. If possible, if you feel that you are not ready for it, I would suggest before initiating or starting on this particular project, take your time rather than rethinking your choices midway. Overall, you are on the right path. The choices you have made are definitely correct, but rather than getting stuck midway, allow all of these confusions, these doubts to be addressed before you begin this journey. And if you consciously feel that there are opportunities or instances wherein you can uplift your skills or be better at those certain qualities which are desired, definitely go for it. So overall, this journey won't be difficult. It's all about you feeling that thing internally that yes, now you are ready for it. Be practical, be grounded, and be confident, and all the major changes which are lying ahead of you are here for our own good. Any changes that happen at times would make us feel slightly uncomfortable, be it a good change or a bad change. So this is a confirmation that everything is going to fall into place. Just be patient and confident about your own self. Thank you. I hope this has helped. Hello Capricorn, let's see what this month has in for you. Okay, so this is the very first card, and this card is indicating that you need to be more optimistic and look at your future with complete hope and positivity. Live with a very positive outlook. You need to have faith that whatever is happening around you, even though if these situations seem to be challenging, know that this is going to end very soon. Everything around you might feel slightly chaotic, but believe that this time is going to change very soon. Good things are on its way. What universe is telling you is do not give up, and know that you are at this point of transition and things will quickly change for better, but be there mentally, emotionally, physically to see these transitions happening. Good things are like literally on its way for you. And this is the second card. This card is indicating that you might want to focus upon your love life. So if you are single and looking out for a commitment or a committed relationship, follow your heart. Things will definitely fall into place. And this is the time for you to not only commit yourself to your loved ones, but also have a commitment with your own self. Be committed towards taking good care of your health. Be committed towards being more positive. Be committed towards the ability to take charge and be powerful. This month is going to be a month of transition wherein things will change at a rapid pace, and what is important is that you should have that faith and belief in yourself and in universe. Things will be settled down and you will find that peace soon. But be more active in these situations. Do not be laid back. You are asked to take charge and not be only at the receiving end. So if situations are happening, things are changing outside, you don't have to be over there and have an attitude of okay, it's whatever is happening, let it be, I can't do much about it or whatsoever. But you are asked to be there with an energy of positivity, with an energy of enthusiasm, and actively taking charge of everything that you feel inside of you. And pay attention to your health routines. You need to be more focused in creating or flowing in the energy of love. Allow it to flow within you, and also make sure that you are able to express your emotions in a very subtle and a kind way. And things are definitely going to change. There is good stability indicated in the future. The patterns of the difficult times, challenging times are no more going to be reflective in the rest of the month. And this is the very last card, which is indicating that you need to trust yourself. You need to have that faith in your intuition. So there are no coincidences. Whatever is happening around, I want you to go with the flow, understand things from a better perspective, and try having a perspective of what have you learned out of these challenging situations. Every thought that you get inside of you is not a matter of chance. Pay attention to what your mind has to tell you. Pay attention to these intuitive thoughts that you are getting, and if possible, try practicing meditation or yoga. This will help you to channelize and bring a balance in your energies. So if you look at this month from an overall perspective, it's all about not giving up, being optimistic, allowing love to flow inside of you and also in your external relationships, being committed towards your own self-growth, emotionally, physically, mentally and spiritually, and also helping people around you to be more uplifted in these positive vibrations. And lastly, following and trusting your intuition. So this is a month with a lot of changes, but definitely these transformations are for your highest good. So I hope you have the strength to go through these transitions easily, and you allow love to be a driving force throughout the month. So see you soon in the next month. Hello Aquarius, let's see how this month is going to be for you. So this is the very first card, and this card is indicating that you need to be more wise in handling your finances. So if you feel that you are in a financial crunch, or you are worried about your financial investments, or how would you fulfill the responsibilities that you have, the base to all of these queries and concerns is be very wise in the way you are handling your finances. It's important to prioritize events and situations which need financial assistance in the present moment. Also, if you are thinking about your future, maybe after 5 years, 10 years down the line, where do you see yourself from a financial perspective? So it's a good thought. Try curbing your expenses presently by having an outlook of the future. It's not that you might experience or you are experiencing a financial windfall. So this belief system of lack of finances could just be an internal mechanism which is now asking you to be more vigilant by saving resources for the future. So whatever it is, know that your finances will always be sorted. You are financially abundant, but this doesn't mean that you take this energy for granted. So be very wise in planning your expenses and managing your finances. And if you look at the following card, this is indicating that if there were certain projects wherein things were not moving rapidly, or if there were feelings and emotions inside of you of being stuck or trapped, so all of these delays, these problems are over. So it's like things are turning for the better, and you will see good positive changes happening around you in your personal life as well as your professional life. You can also expect some good news in the family, and travel is also indicated. So this is a time wherein you have to be in flow of the events that are changing around you, and have faith that all of this is happening for your highest good. And the last card over here is indicating that whatever changes you are experiencing, and as you are in flow of these changes, you're also required to operate from a feeling of being whole and complete. So if you feel that there are certain parts of you which feels that you are not well equipped with the required knowledge, or that makes you think that you need to do more of self-work or indulge into, creating a base and then moving ahead. So whatever it is, keep this research on, keep on updating yourself with the new skills and whatever you feel is essential for you to be successful on this journey, but do all of it simultaneously, because you are in the flow, things will automatically fall into place, and what you are required to do is be highly attentive and proactive in giving your best. So overall, it's all about managing your finances very well, being with the flow and allowing these good things to happen to you. At the same time, your input matters. See to it that you are giving your best for the events that are happening around you. So if it is about personal relationships or profession or work, whatever it is, to maintain this energy of growth and success, you are asked to give your best. So I hope this guidance has helped you. See you in the next month. Hello Pisces, let's see how is this month going to be for you. So this is the very first card, and this is indicating that you are experiencing certain shifts in your life. So if you are going through a few changes and you are feeling challenged, what you are required to do is to gain complete clarity on your present situations, review your past, see how have you dealt with similar situations in your past, and see what is happening in the present. So integrating your past experiences, your past responses, and trying to come up with similar ways of resolving the present situations will help you to develop a relatively bright future. So there is no need for you to fear or feel anxious, because whatever is happening around you, you are not alone. Your angels and spirit guides are always with you, supporting you, and they are giving you a lot of thoughts and insights by giving you these internal intuitive thoughts. So listen to your intuition. The second card over here is indicating that this is the time for you to take action. So if we link this card with the previous one, so it seems like in the initial phase of this month, you are trying to come up with certain strategies or ways to deal with the situations so you can have the kind of future you're expecting. So whatever it is that you have it on your mind, the mid-month is all about you actually following those things. So be more proactive, be more action-oriented, and you will see success following you. This is the time for you to gather all your power, courage and strength, and having that belief that yes, you can do it. It's all about tapping into yourself and finding that part of you which is all ready to take charge of the present situations. So do not sit back feeling sad or feeling helpless. Whatever intuitive insights you have gained in the first part of this month, allow that energy to flow and believe that things are happening for its best. And definitely the last card over here is indicating a very positive message that yes, your wishes are going to come true. You will have a sense of fulfillment. You will see that you are living your life the way you had actually dreamt of it. So this is going to be a very magical, a very special time for you in your life. But to live this magical life, it's very important for you to be in touch with your inner self, to be in touch with your intuition and taking charge of the situation. So do not feel that situations are very powerful and you are burdened with these external changes, because there is a lot of help around you at a metaphysical level as well. So you are being supported, you are being actually guarded and protected. So carry on with this beautiful flow of energy and have faith that things are going to turn out for its best. And make sure that as you are in this process, as you are on this journey, you are also being equally involved emotionally and energetically to create those changes. So rest assured, things are going to turn out beautifully, but you are highly required to take charge. So nothing will come into your platter on its own. You are required to take that first action step and to consistently keep on taking those steps till your goals are accomplished. So I hope this reading has helped you and it has given you some insight related to the month of February. So see you soon in the next month. Goodbye.